Hi, if you're new here, I'm Marcel. I'm the owner of Legacy Transfer. Before I did this, I built a tree care company from scratch. Year 1, we did $400,000. Year 2, 1.2. And by the time I got to 24, we had a business that did $1.4 million with 28% profit margins with 4 trucks, 1 crew in Detroit. The reason year 1 worked the way it did and we hit $400,000 versus much less was because we figured out our marketing before almost anything else. We put ourselves in front of the right people that wanted to get the job done, high value jobs, versus the people that were, budget hunting and getting 4 to like 10 estimates per job. And that makes all the difference. I started Turbo Tree at 21 with 2 partners while I was still in college and living at home. 3 months in, our chip truck blew because we didn't put enough oil in it. And on Labor Day, we had our chipper stolen because we didn't lock it up. Despite all that, we still finished the year at $400,000, but our profit was super low, 12% to be exact, because of those exact mistakes and overspending on payroll and a couple other small things. Year 2, we fixed that. Like I said before, we did $1.2 million in revenue with 30% margin, and here's what we did differently. The first thing we did was cap our payroll at 33%, which is basically saying we had a 33% of revenue towards payroll target, which is just pricing our jobs for 3 times what we were paying out on payroll. If we were missing that target, 2 things were either happening. We were working inefficiently, or we were just overpaying our guys, one way or the other, and that made a huge difference. That data by itself will help you make 80% of the decisions inside your business. The next thing we did was stop chasing $300 trims. We started marketing for jobs over $3,500, put our minimum at $600 to $700, and that's what caused us to get our average job size over $1,000, which in my experience is where a good tree business needs to have the average job size. Same crew, same hours, completely different revenue per day. Makes a huge difference. Next, we built a hiring system that vetted out people before they even got a trial day, and then we built a 90-day probation period. So after we hired them, they were on probation for 90 days before it cost us, like every person that worked for us long-term had 90 days to prove to us that they were the right person for the job before they cost us real money. Next thing we did was build SOPs. So every job type that was on the ground ran the same way, whether it was a new hire, old hire, and it ran the same whether I was there or not. And that got me off the truck. And the last thing we did was build a follow-up system so no estimates sat more than 48 hours before they got a follow-up. And just from doing that, our close rate went from mid-20s% to in the 40s or a little above the 40s, and that brought our return on ad spend way up without spending extra money on leads. That's what I do now to help tree care businesses put those same exact systems, including the marketing, in place so you can hit those same revenue targets within your first or second year, and the marketing in particular, because that's one of the main things that I help with, because it's one of the first things you need to move the needle for your own business. If you want to see how it works, follow along, because every post that we post is about something we actually did.